Feeding time is over, vampire. Go back to the grave that spawned you.
This video will show you how to become a vampire in Oblivion. I'm making a fresh Mystic Elf character for this video to show you that it can be done at level 1. I'm also going to make him look as gay as possible. I'm also going to be showing you a way to keep yourself safe when receiving porphyric hemophilia if you have mods that make everything in the game a shitload stronger like I do. I'm making a custom class for this video right now called an arrow spell, which combines marksman and various spell schools for combat as well as restoration. So we're outside the sewer gates where you first enter the world of Cyrodiil, and we want to go east, almost northeast, towards Shaden Hall. We're looking for Barren Cave. Head towards Shaden Hall, but not all the way. Vampirism is awesome. To begin, you'll need to contract a disease known as porphyric hemophilia, which is the catalyst in the vampire impregnating process. Fuck the police. This can be done anywhere that vampires dwell, and can also be achieved in the Dark Brotherhood questline. I'm just showing you a valid location that I know vampires will always be that's easy to get to in the beginning of the game. Being a vampire has pros and cons, but definitely can put you at a power advantage over your enemies. When you see these waterfalls, you're almost there. You walk up these stairs towards the cave. Here it is on the map. It's a long trot out, but you're pretty close to Shaden Hall, and I hope you like it there because you're gonna have to stay at an inn there. Save your game here since shit gets fucking dead serious from here on, and enter the cave. You can sneak if you want, but it doesn't really matter since you want these fucking corpses to acknowledge your pathetic presence. Here's something you should do, but you don't have to. A bunch of higher level vampires are about to attack you, so if you put your difficulty down to 2% or so for this fight alone, you'll have almost no chance of being killed by these guys, and you can let them hit you enough until you contract their disease. It's wise. Run into this big pile of vampires in Barren Cave and let them strike you. With every strike, a vampire has a chance of infecting you with the vampire's disease, like they just did to me, porphyric hemophilia. It usually happens pretty quickly, and you'll see a little message in the upper left of the screen indicating it to you. After you see the message, you should probably get the fuck out of there if you're a low level, because you can't hope to kill these things yet. You suck. Just run. Run all the way back to Shaden Hall, and if you haven't lost them by then, the guards will take care of them for you. Don't let them kill you. You came this far. Look how much of your life would be wasted. Imagine how much cocaine I breathe to vomit information this quickly. There's Shaden Hall up ahead. You can tell by the Shaden Hall. Go through the east gate. Any shit chasing you will be left outside the gate and can't follow you, assuming you don't have an open cities mod that works. You're safe now. Your vampire hookers are gone. Their disease still plagues you along with the shame, but it'll all be worth it though, you'll see. Enter the first inn you see. You're going to need to wait 3 days and then sleep to complete the initial vampire process. Purchase a room for the night and quietly walk up to your room so as not to arouse any suspicion. After you wait for 3 days and then sleep, the porphyric hemophilia evolves into true vampirism, at which point you receive permanent buffs and special abilities that go along with being a vampire, aka being fucking awesome. To check if you have truly contracted the hemophilia before waiting all that time, go into your active effects tab in your magic menu and look for an active effect that's damaging your fatigue. Porphyric hemophilia affects your fatigue and will be reflected in this menu, and if you've got it, it'll say so here. Wait 3 days. Wait 24 hours 3 times. That's what you've got to do right now. I'm really sorry. I'm speeding this up as much as I fucking can. After you've waited the 3 24-hour periods, just sleep for an hour, and then you'll awake from a dream that is strangely symbolic of vampires, and now we're going to check out our stats. It is the first day of my life as a vampire, and my vampirism level is only at 25%. I have a +5 bonus to my strength, willpower, speed, acrobatics, athletics, destruction, hand-to-hand, illusion, mysticism, and sneak. I have total 100% resistance to disease and paralysis, 5% resist normal weapons, and a 20% weakness to fire. No sun damage yet. One thing you have to keep in mind while you are a vampire is eventually, at 50% vampirism or higher, you will take sun damage, and it is the greatest setback to being a vampire. You take damage while being outdoors during the daytime, which is sort of important since shops are only open during the day, and a trip to Three Brothers Goods shouldn't be a life-threatening task. As you walk outdoors, if you aren't paying attention, you may just drop dead, and also if you try waiting or fast-traveling in the daylight, you will take the damage you would have taken had you done the task yourself, and you will drop dead upon the game loading. These things can catch you off guard, and so that's why I'm telling you now. The way to avoid taking sun damage at all is to constantly feed. You can only feed on the living while they're asleep. The easiest and most delicious are the homeless. Once you've fed your vampire, you bring yourself back down to 25% vampirism, thus getting rid of your sun damage, but also downgrading your skills and available spells. As your vampire goes longer and longer stretches of time without feeding, he will take more sun damage and grow weaker to fire, but his bonuses and usable spells will grow. So it's actually really worthwhile to starve your vampire and not feed all the time. Now we're going to wait another day because we want our vampire fucking as hungry for blood as he can possibly be, so that his attributes raise and additional spells are added so we can take advantage of them. I just waited another full day and I'm at 50% vampirism. My skills and attributes, which were raised by 5 before, are now raised by 10. My resist normal weapons is now at 10%, my weakness to fire is 30%, and I take 1 point of damage per second while exposed to sunlight. No matter how deeply you've sunken into vampirism, you always have Hunter's Sight, which is a lesser power of the vampire, which gives you Advanced Detect Life and Night Eye for very little mana cost. As the name suggests, the lesser power enables you to hunt more easily undetected in dark places such as caves and ruins, and you can use it as often as you want. A greater power given to the vampire is the Vampire Seduction, which is a charm spell. As a full 100% vampire, people will show you no respect, and will largely be frightened of your presence, which makes it hard to sell all the Daedric dildos you find in Iliad ruins. This charm spell should help you deal with your impaired charisma. Now we want to wait another full day to starve our Tamagotchi vampire a little bit more so that he can pack more punch. Keep in mind that you cannot die of starvation of blood. It will only affect the sun damage and skills and things I've mentioned. I'm now at 75% vampirism. I've obtained a greater power called Reign of Terror, which can be cast to silence a large group of enemies or even make a large group of smaller enemies flee. With both Demoralize and Silence area of effect spells in one, this is a great passive-aggressive spell which you can use to defend yourself against dark times. The attribute and skill bonuses are now plus 15, 15% resist normal weapons, 40% weakness to fire, and 4 points of damage per second while exposed to sunlight. I think I kind of want my vampire a little bit stronger than that. Come on. There's only one more level that we can push it to, so we've got to wait another full day. Imagine all the shit that happened in this full fucking day that we are missing. Here is my level 100 vampire. All of my attributes and skills have been raised by 20. My weakness to fire is 50%, but I have a 20% resist normal weapons. I take 8 damage per second in sunlight, but there's this skill called Embrace of Shadows. If you happen to be fucking with the guard a lot, and you kind of need to lay low for a minute, Embrace of Shadows is a greater power that comes to you at 100% vampirism. It's Night Eye for 90 seconds and invisibility for 180 seconds on self, once per day. So if I fuck with these guards like a little bit too much, and I kinda don't like the sounds of them yelling at me anymore, I'm gonna cast this spell. It's like 0 mana, and it gets you out of trouble. It can get you out of trouble in a cave, especially because you can see in the dark now and nobody can see you. So this is definitely worth going to 100% vampirism, besides the fact that you get plus 20 for a bunch of major attributes and skills. So that is how you become a vampire, and those are some of the perks to being a vampire. The fucking world is your oyster at this point. I don't know what to tell you. Being a vampire is really awesome, and you should give it a try. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure there are vampire tutorials out there, but I wanted to make one just so that my YouTube can be a complete encyclopedia unto itself. I'm gonna make other videos about vampirism, but this is the basic the basic fundamentals of how to do it and what it'll give you.